I knew you'd come. I've been practicing my greeting. He's got his middle finger up. Look at that. Welcome, everyone. As always, we're going to be unlocking every achievement, working our way through every Final Fantasy in the Pixel remaster. Oh my god, that's hurting my eyes. That's too many pixels. Finishing our journey with Final Fantasy VI. Let's get into it. This is the one we've been waiting for, and in all honesty, the main reason for buying the collection is the one Final Fantasy I see beloved around the internet in which not enough people have played. This is where Square Enix, or Squaresoft at the time, really established their form and identity in the turn-based genre. A beautifully crafted story with a plethora of characters that are engaging and memorable. The old dude with the sunglasses, that gets me every time, man. Each character has a story, with the main plot intertwining these characters together in solidarity. I'm sorry, but he looks like he's wearing a condom. What have they done to my boy Sid? The gameplay and combat feels like the golden age of Final Fantasy, with the characters having their own individual roles. They have an identity within the party, bringing a range of variety to the battle system. Are we just going to talk about the guy at the bottom here? What the hell has happened to this guy? He needs a haircut and a shave. Look at the state of it. The leading antagonist is also brilliant. He is essentially pure evil.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Kefka is a unique villain with his presence taking centre stage during cutscenes. I don't want to know what he's doing to that rock. Or I don't want to know what that rock is doing to him, to be honest. My only criticism would be he doesn't get enough screen time. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy and haven't played this one, I strongly encourage you to do so. This is a game made with heart, soul, and passion, and having played through Final Fantasy throughout my childhood, you can see the remnants of Final Fantasy VI in each of those games. With the glazing of Final Fantasy VI over, we start the achievement journey one last time, as we head into Step 1. So, Step 1. For the 6th time, the formula remains the same. The main bulk of the achievements come naturally, while a handful will be for the collectibles, in which some of them are missable, and others also causing jump scares. Alright, this is boring. What? Fucking hell, that scared the fucking shit out of me. So having a guide pointing these out is preferable. Yeah, so the guide says head north. I think he means head south. Fucking shit guide. The boosters, of course, make a return, granting a quicker, easier, and stress-free experience if you decide to use them. Heading straight into the game, we are introduced to the main protagonist, known as Terra. There's more to her than meets the eye, but for now, we progress forward with this mysterious lady. Participating in an Imperial mission to recover an Esper, we eventually find it, causing a reaction of some sorts. You can see where this is going. The reaction renders us unconscious, and upon awakening, we are informed we were being mind-controlled with a special crown device. Breaking free from our puppet strings, we unlock our first story-related achievement of the game. Oh, nicey nice. Got our first achievement. With the Empire on our tail, looking to take control of Terra once again, we make our escape, bumping into a new character named Locke. Where did he come from? He rescues us, aiding our escape and commits to helping us regain our memory. After escaping the area, we surprisingly unlock an achievement for obtaining 10,000 gil. Locke leads us to a kingdom, introducing us to a few new characters. He's sticking his middle finger up, can you see that? He's flipping the bird. Without having time to settle, the Empire has tracked us down, leading to our first appearance of the leading antagonist, Kefka, with his objective to retrieve Terra and bring her under mind control once again. He is refused by the king who is protecting us, which results in the castle being burned to the ground. Again, we have to make another escape. Having arrived at a new area safely, we loot the treasures as usual, unlocking our next achievement. Being advised to continually run away from our problems, we have a new destination set for us, a town called Nash, hoping to give us a better understanding of our abilities. As we leave, we unlock a story-related achievement. Our journey to the next town leads us down some rapids, where we have to fight off monsters along the way, bringing us to our next achievement for defeating 100 enemies. As we make it to our destination, the party splits up here, having to fulfill their own task, all leading towards the same goal. This results in the game letting us choose a scenario of whose story we want to play out first. A refreshing and fun take throughout our journey at these games so far, adding some much needed variety. We choose Locke's story first and stumble across a new character, and soon to be love interest. After freeing the prisoner who actually fought for the Empire, she decides to join us to fight against them. On our way out, we have a random encounter tallying our bestiary to 10% for our next achievement. Upon escaping the area with the prisoner, she is recruited into our party, and we make our way onto the next character scenario, leading us to Sabin, or Sabin, however you pronounce it. This is Edgar's brother, the king who helped us escape earlier, the muscle of the party who usually tackles problems with his fists, with the help of a mysterious character.
I may decide to leave you at any time. That sounds like me, to be fair. Death is only ever a step behind me. Alright, that's a little bit depressing.
We infiltrate a military camp, where we stumble into Kefka once again. We proceed to beat him in a quick battle, resulting in him fleeing. Upon chasing him, we join forces with another character with similar intentions.
Not thy name or allegiance, but I welcome thine aid.
With an army breathing down our necks, we make our escape, which leads us to a shop where we sell some wares, unlocking our next achievement for reaching 100,000 gil. We eventually reunite all our newly acquired party members and set out on a quest to find a frozen Esper, preventing it from the military acquiring its magical powers. In doing so, the lady protagonist of the group connects with it and has a mood swing.
Holy shit, what's going on here? Is that a sex change? Oh well, see ya.
This results in our next story-related achievement. With the protagonist gone AWOL, we round up the gang in search of her, with some of the party staying to defend against Imperial attacks. It's not long before we find her out of steam, touchy, and cozied up in a bed in need of sleep. Concerned with an old man watching over her, the Predator does kindly offer his services as an Esper, as well as some of his friends, granting us new abilities and magic we can learn, giving us the best progression system so far in the Pixel remaster. This also comes with our next story-related achievement, with our objective now to free the frozen Espers and prevent them falling into the wrong hands to be drained of their magic. We require a helping hand in the need of someone with an airship. Unfortunately, this isn't Sid, but a young prolific gambler named Setzer. He's willing to help us out, provided we take part in a performance, which leads us to the hardest minigame I've ever faced.
What? How does this work? Did we fuck it up? Huh? What? Did I fuck it up? I don't know what I did. Press the buttons that the game will ask you to. Oh no, I forgot to... Oh, god damn it! Alright. Have I fucked it up again? I've fucked it up again. I'm looking this up. Guys, I need help with this. I don't know how to do this. Guys, genuinely, I don't know what to fucking do. I have no idea what I did differently. I just pressed it quicker.
Completing the opera grants us usage of the airship, unlocking our next story-related achievement. After learning the controls of the airship...
How the fuck do I fly this Whoa, Jesus, that's quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, this is cool. It's like Tokyo Drift.
And with the main protagonist now in control of her emotions, we continue exploring in the airship, making our way to an auction house and winning for the first time unlocks an achievement, as well as another one for obtaining 15 magicite.
Oh yeah, the double pop.
We are then invited to the Emperor's banquet to discuss a peaceful treaty within the world.
So what, does he actually want peace, do you think? Or no? Do you reckon there's a hidden agenda here? Or do you think he genuinely wants peace? There's a hidden agenda, you reckon? Definitely not. You've got to give people the chance to change, but at the same time, does he deserve the chance?
All is clearly not as it seems. Agreeing on terms for peace unlocks our next achievement. We do, while we're here, ransack the Emperor's treasury, reaching 50% of the treasure found throughout the game for another achievement. Continuing the story in search of the hidden Espers, this leads us to the secret village of Famaza, where we recruit 2 new characters. They have valuable information and can help with recovering lost Espers.
Something's fishy here. I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking. What a cute doggy. Back off, he bites.
We do sell some items at the local shop while we are here, for our next achievement. We venture forward with the new party members and location on the hidden Espers, while also grinding an achievement here for inflicting Joker's death with Setzer's gambling attack. A slightly frustrating achievement relying on pure RNG. Aligning the slots to initiate the move could take you 5 minutes or 5 hours. For us, luckily an hour of patience was all that was needed.
Fucking hallelujah! Oh, the filthy pop.
We can now continue our journey, heading to the floating continent where the Espers are hiding. Unfortunately, Kefka beats us there, absorbing all the Esper's power and unleashing the destruction upon the world, which causes devastation.
Oh. Oh, Jesus.
It just so happens the antagonist gets his way and wins. The journey is not over though, and some hope does remain. Despite the catastrophe of the world being in ruin, the positive side is we unlock our next story-related achievement. With the little hope we have, there's only one thing that keeps us going, and that's finding a way to reunite with our friends, and maybe salvage a solution to restore peace and balance to the world. This marks the part of the game where we navigate the world map in search of our friends. We unlock a few achievements in the process for reuniting some of the band back together, as well as filling 50% of the bestiary and defeating 1,000 monsters during the process. With a sizable chunk of the party back together, we also make a pit stop at the Colosseum. We will have to beat every fight here eventually, which can be quite horrific as the battles play themselves, leaving you at the mercy of RNG.
Southern Cross, that sounds like it's gonna kill me. Ow. Raise, nice. Northern Cross, dead. Frozen, brilliant. That was a fun battle. He's done Northern Cross like 4 times. What do? Cast Raise on myself. Yeah, good stuff. Come on, do something good. And we're dead. GG's, boys.
But for now, we reign victorious in 10 battles for an achievement.
Oh, hallelujah. Get me away from this shit heap.
We continue the search for the rest of the party members, eventually reuniting with the last one. Acquiring the full party unlocks our next achievement. With all the party members reassembled, this brings us to the endgame portion of the game. Before heading to the final dungeon and confrontation, we initiate the mop-up process, which results in some collectible-based achievements and a few grindy ones too. Our first detour is Duncan's cabin, where Sabin can talk to his master, resulting in a quick cutscene and rewarding us with all the blitz techniques in the game, effortlessly unlocking this achievement. Continuing character-themed side quests, we head to Doma Castle, where the old guard party member Cyan needs a well-needed sleep. This is fine by us, as in his slumber he awakens from his dreams with new Bushido abilities, unlocking our next achievement for learning them all.
The pop.
The next achievement is a mop-up of all hidden items, and to my surprise, this came earlier than expected, despite my anxiety of a delayed achievement pop, and the dread that we may have missed something.
Guys, I'm kinda cacking it right now because we haven't got an achievement, and we should have. Oh. Honestly, my heart sank a bit there, I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot that it does that.
Continuing the familiar Final Fantasy mop-up, this is reminiscent of the Golden Era, where you actually enjoyed the side questing, and this one involves acquiring all summons, which led us to the first ever Final Fantasy jump scare.
I'm convinced Death Gaze isn't even here, man. Alright, this is boring. Oh, fucking hell, that scared the fucking shit out of me. Oh my god, that was honestly like I thought I died. We could be in a sticky wicket here because this man just cast death twice in a row. Like, go on, get a job, mate.
We make short work of Death Gaze this far into the game, rewarding us a new Esper, but not quite obtaining them all just yet. But we do make our way to a treasure chest we have not yet opened, giving us the last tool we need for Edgar, unlocking our next achievement. We now decide to get a level grind over and done with, requiring us to hit level 50 with all characters. With some of the party members neglected, we find a quick endgame spot to rack up XP, and quickly hit the level 50 mark, unlocking our next achievement. We then start a tedious grind, unlocking all the rage abilities with the wildcard of the group. Unfortunately, this is fairly random, and requires us to repeatedly engage in random battles and defeat different monsters, learning abilities in the process. Think of it as blue magic, it's pretty much the same principle here. Luckily, there is a fairly decent spot for us to grind these out.
This music's doing me in.
And with an hour or so of patience, we acquire our last ability and unlock our next achievement. With everything mopped up in the world map now, the remaining collectibles are located in the final dungeon. So we head there one last time, unlocking an achievement for visiting all map locations. Progressing through the final area of the dungeon, and continuing to track the missables. One of them, much like the previous iterations, is blue magic. A little less tedious in this game, due to an enemy who uses every spell we need, just so happens to be an encounter here. As usual, once the last spell is earned, we unlock our achievement.
That's the pop.
Shortly after, we reach a room that is storing the last piece of magicite we need. Acquiring it marks the last eidolon we need, unlocking our next achievement. We then of course have to mop up the remaining treasure chests. Hoping we've kept up to date throughout the game, we nervously open our final chest.
Alright, that should be the last one. That is not good. We're in fucking trouble here. What could I have missed? What could I have missed? I can do a fight, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Oh, fucking hell, man. Oh, God. Oh, it's so scary when stuff like that happens.
With everything mopped up, we can finally continue to the story's conclusion, where we push forward having a confrontation with Kefka.
I don't want to know what he's doing to that rock. Or actually, I don't want to know what that rock is doing to him, to be honest. Time to go. This is it. Oh, this ain't good. Oh my god. We are fucked. We just don't get our party members anymore, I see. Goodbye, cruel world. Can we please heal? Oh god. Oh dear god. She needs to get this heal off. Fucking hallelujah. Praise be to Yevon. Repose? What does repose mean? What the fuck is that? Is this it? Is this the El Finalio? Heartless Angel. Oh! Oh god! No! It nearly was the end, and it could well still be the end. It's not looking good. The screen's shaking and everything. That never bodes well. No, I'm GG's. Okay, the moment of truth. Are we gonna get the bestiary achievement too? I fucking hope so. I hope I haven't missed anything.
With Kefka defeated, we unlock an achievement for beating the game and completing the bestiary, which leaves us with one final achievement, and once again, it's 2,000 kills. You know the drill here. It's a grind, but we've done worse. We find ourselves a grinding spot with battles that spawn multiple enemies and rinse and repeat, tallying our kill count to 2,000 and unlocking our final achievement of the game.
There we go, it's over. Get it down, yeah. Oh, I need a break from Final Fantasy though. Like, we are not playing Final Fantasy until like Christmas. I'm sorry, but I can't do it to myself. Why am I still playing the game, man? Now FF13? No! I'm not fucking doing FF13. I've done FF13. Never doing that again.
And that marks the end of every achievement in Final Fantasy VI, and concludes our journey of every achievement across the Pixel remasters. For the price, this collection is filled to the brim with traditional RPG goodness, and despite the tedium in the missables, seeing how the series evolved and finally experiencing a banger at the end makes this worthwhile. Maybe just play them and don't focus on achievements, if you want to retain some sanity. I want to thank everyone that stuck with me throughout the journey, the community that turns up every day on the live streams, and to watch a man shout at a cloud. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you all in the next one.